Every company wants to know how they are performing, and there is simply no better way to measure your performance than by reaching out to the most important people for your business, your customers. That's why we created How Did We Rate? We all know of and hear from a wide variety of guest feedback sites on the internet. Some are incredibly popular and powerful, and some, unfortunately, do not have the best track record for providing actual and honest guest reviews. What sets How Did We Rate apart from all of these is very simple. These reviews can only be provided by your guests. No phantom reviews, just accurate feedback from actual guests. How Did We Rate is an online, integrated system that allows your clients to share their experiences with you. It compiles responses, allows you to track trends, and most importantly, it builds a valuable database of past guests for future target marketing. How Did We Rate provides a treasure trove of valuable data. You not only receive detailed analysis of guest feedback, but you establish for yourself a past guest database without having to pay someone to manually enter in guest feedback forms and database entries. So, how does all this work? Simple. The guest does the work for you. When a guest arrives, you provide them with a link to your How Did We Rate page along with a specific password. At any time during or after their stay, guests can complete an online survey using their computer, tablet, or even their smartphone. Their responses are available to you immediately and their entries are compiled with other guest feedback. Most importantly, these guests are added to your comprehensive guest database. How Did We Rate was designed to be simple to use and easy to navigate. Guests will log in to your specific page using their email address and the password that you have provided to them. They will then be asked to accept terms and conditions which you are allowed to set yourself. They will be delivered to your unique page, which includes your logo, a special welcome message from you thanking them for their business, and specific subheadings for which you request their feedback. There really is only one section that is required from the guest, and that's the About You section. When they complete this section, their entry is automatically added into your guest database. Guests are allowed to opt in, allowing you to reach out to them with newsletters, emails, specials, and more. From there, your guests are allowed to choose which category of feedback they wish to share. We can provide you with examples of popular categories and specific questions and feedback criteria. What you ask of your guests is completely up to you. Also, you have the ability to choose exactly how your guests respond to you, whether it be through multiple choice answers, a sliding scale, or a free format allowing for more detailed responses. Your questions, your answers, your format. And that's all. So very simple. How Did We Rate has a powerful content management system, or CMS. This allows you and your management team to build, refine, and make changes to your individual listing. Once you log in, you will have access to all aspects of your listing. It truly is your individual listing, and you can decide what you want to feature and the message you want to convey. You can control the initial site setup, where you enter your logo, contact details, introduction, terms and conditions, and even set your own passwords. If you want to have your staff access this data collected on How Did We Rate, you can establish individual users and even set parameters for user access. The control over who can see what is completely up to you. The Site Questions section allows you to build your own feedback questions. You can add, delete, or change any questions you have built into your online feedback form. This includes establishing subheading, order of appearance for questions, style of questions, and more. If you're having issues with guests not responding to specific questions, you can simply go into your system and reword the question to encourage more participation. Now, for the most important part, accessing your feedback. There is a site report section that allows you to view all of your important feedback data. Simply enter in a date range and click the Get Report button. Your initial view will be of a global map, allowing you to view from where your clients are visiting you. Hover over a specific country on the map to view a numerical breakdown of reviews, and use the navigation bar to view responses to your specific categories. If you have set up your questions to allow for multiple choice answers, you'll be able to view a colored pie chart with the responses. Those questions that allow for a scaled response will provide a bar graph, complete with averages. And for free format questions, you will receive a PDF file with answers listed in chronological order by date of travel. All of these reports can be extracted into a spreadsheet format for your use and analysis. And a complete guest database will be provided in a spreadsheet that you can download, view, then import into your overall guest database. It really is that simple. The feedback you want, the database you need. Now, to answer some specific questions you may have. Why is the presentation streamlined for the guests rather than being loaded with bells and whistles? Well, How Did We Rate is designed with the KISS principle in mind. We are conscious that the majority of responses will be coming from those using tablets or smartphones. A clean and simple system is far easier to navigate on a small screen and more likely to solicit activity. Why aren't all the questions mandatory for guests to complete? Not everyone may have experienced all of the facilities you provide. For example, a honeymoon couple is not likely to have experienced your kids' club. For this reason, people can answer what is relevant to them, thus giving you more honest and accurate data. How do I entice guests to complete the online form? Upon check-in, we recommend that you give your clients a small welcome card that has the website and password details on it. We also encourage you to incentivize your guests to complete the online forms by offering them the chance to win a prize. It could be a free cocktail, a black pearl, a prepaid Visa card, even win the cost of their holiday back. The choice is yours. How does the system discourage duplicate entries creating false data? Each email address can only be registered against a specific password once to avoid duplicate entries. However, we do recommend changing your password regularly to avoid guests adding feedback months after traveling when their memories may have been clouded by time, and to allow repeat clientele to complete several online forms throughout their traveling life. For more information on How Did We Rate and how you can utilize this powerful online feedback and guest database system, please contact us. See for yourself how feedback analysis and building a database can be easy and effective. They're your customers. Listen to them.